What's up, you nasty hoes? It's JohnKeeper96600, and we're here to watch episode 18 of Transformers Micron Legend. And yes, I am aware I'm wearing a t-shirt for a movie that I hate, but it was a pretty sweet looking t-shirt. It was a Cinemark exclusive, and I got it 50% off since I work there. I mean, it's a pretty sweet shirt. Like, check it out. Like, boom. So I feel no shame, but I'm still don't see that movie. If you haven't seen it yet, don't see it. Anyway, I have been informed by a reliable source, two reliable sources actually, TFWiki and Sean TF 1967, who comments on a lot of my videos and has like thousands more subscribers than me. Hi, Sean. That even though the next episode of Robots in Disguise, titled something or other, which is, yeah, something or other, that sounds right, is supposed to air on July 29th in the US, once again, it is airing early in Canada, because for some reason, RID episodes tend to, I don't know, they tend to air in Canada before they do in the US. It's like reverse Ed, Ed, and Eddie, I guess. So, we will be watching the next episode of RID next week, July 15th, or July 16th, depending on when it's uploaded. So, I am glad about that, because it means we can go ahead and move on with RID. And the next episode is supposed to be, like, is one that a lot of people are looking forward to, because it centers on Strong Arm, and, you know, we're supposed to be meeting a new character from Cybertron, and that's exciting. But also, I am a little disappointed, because I did want to get farther in Micron Legend than just 2 episodes. Well, Dragon, if you wanted to get farther, you know you could just, like, do more than 1 video per week. Ooh, look at you, so smart. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you, hypothetical viewer. That was mean of me. Anyway, the anime is starting. I love that on TFWiki, instead of just like the shot of the English title, they changed like the main image for the show to like that decal. It looks a lot better. Will Carlos drink milk? It's interesting they have characters drinking milk in anime. Japanese people don't drink milk that much. Or ever. But these are American characters, so. Thanks for the milk, Carlos. Give me my newspaper, Carlos. I was gonna say something kind of racist, but I decided not to. Unlike some people, I have self-control when it comes to racial jokes. As in, not making them. Sometimes. You guys are really okay with hanging out with this guy who you thought was a Destron yesterday. I just poured a bunch of cereal. Now I'm gonna run off and leave it. Ew, Red. Why do characters in anime do this? It's not a thing. Do you hear something? Don't be shy. You know, you don't have to recreate it, Carlos. We can clearly hear it. Intense running for some reason, with really low budget animation. Wait, he scratched himself? He's itchy? But you need to have skin to be. Are Transformers known for keeping a Benjamin Franklin-like schedule? Don't wake him up! He's tried to kill me twice today! I might have accidentally given him 12 shots. Sorry. Hey, you should count yourselves lucky that he isn't dead. Optimus would have my hide. I mean convoy. Shisho! He's still out, you idiot. Snooze. Snooze. Am I really that boring? I guess robots can have sleep apnea. We are Japanese, except we're not. Well, it was when he started beating me up and taunting me, and when he took that Micron from right in front of us. That still doesn't make any sense. Carlos, don't leave me with him. I don't like being alone with another man. That's weird, Hot Rod. There, now it's broken. You know, anything like how to think or what 2 + 2 is. Well, good, because you haven't given the audience any. If I didn't already know what the Skyboom Shield was, I would have no idea what the Cosmotector is. Cliff Jumper isn't here, so somebody has to be the paranoid asshole. Hell, I know he's on your side and I don't like him that much. If only we didn't have 4 team members total before Devastator got here, then I'd feel a little more secure. I think I've mentioned this before, but the reason that the teams are so small on each side is because they didn't want to put out more characters than there were toys available at the time. So, like, if only Hot Rod, Optimus, and Ratchet were on shelves, then those are the only 3 characters in the show, because they didn't want to waste time pushing characters that hadn't debuted yet. I mean, whose toys hadn't debuted yet. Which is why the cast is so shrunken at first. Kinda doesn't make sense if you're sending a military unit of 3 guys to search the entire planet for Microns. My windshield is super clean. Look at that. It's perfectly transparent. Yeah, double face. Not sure why we didn't see your betrayal coming. Which will kill them because they're robots. Ooh. Now, pick that up! I can't bend my arm without it. Hello? Help? Help me! My arm is stuck. Starscream, I should have thought this through! Doubleface knows how to psychologically profile people. I should probably just sit in the corner and be quiet. I am a ninja guy. I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry, Doubleface. Sideways is his English name. Doubleface is the type of guy who likes to intentionally piss people off. It's not even part of his agenda. He just likes to piss people off. Carlos, you need to stop yelling with your little girl voice. You girl. Carlos is like, why the hell is everyone picking on me today? And Devastator is waxing his toes and can't be bothered. Do we have any coffee for robots? I didn't sleep a wink at the restaurant base. It's really stressful over there. What? He saw it? I kicked Hot Rod's ass all day. He doesn't want to stay awake. I like a Devastator made a look like he was struggling to remember who Grap is. I said I need strength. You kids are like 12. You stay here. In fact, if the mini-cons hadn't imprinted on you, you wouldn't be here at all. Understand that. You're useless. You're useless, kids. I mean, that turns out to ultimately not be true at all, but he doesn't know that. I still don't get why we need to yawn, because that would indicate a need to breathe. And we could just hang out in space perfectly fine, as we see later in the space, so clearly in this show. So clearly we don't need to breathe. And I need to stop saying hypothetical things in this tone of voice. Small traitor. Devastator's the most stacked guy of all of them. I know what stacked means. Hold on, I heard a bull move somewhere. I know I say that every other day, but today! Again, so much of the show's dialogue is, give up! Never! See, even Devastator's getting sick of it. We need your strength, Devastator. Ratchet, stay here and babysit. You don't need to shout evolution. You could just activate the Star Saber. You could just do it. Oh, Japan, and your need to shout out what you're doing as you're doing it. I have no idea how to use this. Also, still can't move my arm. Starscream, why didn't you pick up that piece of me I threw at you? You're so inconsiderate, Starscream. Poorly drawn! Told you didn't know how to use it. Devastator's got this look on his face like, ugh. People. How do you miss a guy like that? He's literally bigger than a barn. They say you can't hit the side of a barn. This is the barn. Badass. Again, he's been kicking Hot Rod's ass. You guys really have no faith in Hot Rod's abilities, do you? I get that you're toy shilling right now, but this doesn't make sense within the context of the show. We already knew that Devastator is strong. By the way, on your hip might be the worst place ever for a gun. Like, I can only think of the bottom of your foot as potentially being worse. Anime Netcrick. I would help you, but I'm busy holding hands with Starscream. This is kind of dreamy, isn't it? Let's go. Dodge! Sorry, that was loud. We are still holding hands! Now swing your partner do-si-do, Grab a fence pole, hold it tight, whop your partner with all your might. It's so adorable that he calls him Shisho. As if he's just not exactly as clueless as they are as to what's going on. Pinchu. He didn't run off to join the Destrons, though. He, like, buried himself with snow like a husky would and went back to sleep. Careful where you step, is what I'm saying. But I trusted him so sincerely after he kicked my ass like 3 times. And called me a loser. And said I was slow. And that I never learned from my mistakes. And, let me get beaten up. Though, if you recall episode 16, they were gonna kill Hot Rod before Devastator suggested sending him back. So, that is one thing he did for Hot Rod. Like a genuine, like, spy thing. Now, Ratchet's not on site, so he could tell the kids what's going on, but that would ruin the storytelling thing, so he's not gonna. It's, the Albus Dumbledore school of storytelling. I could tell you a bunch of things to make your life a lot easier, but ooh, the plot. Except Harry Potter actually has like a good and well thought out plot, whereas, never mind. This episode is, never mind. Stop screaming, Jesus! Just because he's got a sword, which again, Hot Rod was able to beat Megatron when he had it and take it from him. Or maybe Convoy is just intentionally being bad for the Gambit here. With lightning speed, Devastator crosses that chasm somehow. It's a weird angle change there for no reason. Tactics at age 12. Weird spy. Hi, I came in from the Dustron base and I live here now. And it worked, too! Ow, ow, arms, arms, arms. Why do we keep forgetting that our arms are part of our bodies? Yeah, no kidding. Megatron's arm's still like this. Not that pit, you know, the spiritual pit where you, like, burn for... Never mind. To the pain! This is Sparta, except it's not at all. It's, like, probably somewhere in Colorado or something. I get lonely. Everyone else got to hold hands, and I want us to do that. I feel like we don't spend enough quality time together, Megatron. I didn't quite catch that, Rad. What? We're falling really slowly! Thanks, Devastator. Just like we practiced. Devastator, you forgot to catch me! Oh, I see. Fuck yeah. Hot Rod is like, but I thought we were holding hands. I thought what we had was like special. That's right. It's Shisho. Now lick my heels. I don't think that's a normal thing for a student to do. Megatron didn't see him because Megatron's kind of stupid. I mean, he threw part of himself at Starscream. Can't talk. Could have told you that earlier, but it was funny seeing you panic. Wait, so they actually were enemies at times? Devastator said something about owing Megatron last episode. Maybe he did actually owe him something. Devastator has an interesting storied past that we're never going to get into. Hell, we know way more about Hot Rod's backstory by the end of the show than we do about Devastator's. Yeah, but... There's a lot of like this weird like honor and battle thing in Micron Legend that's less emphasized in Armada. I guess it's a product of it being Japanese, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. That's all I have to say about that. Megatron's already slipped 3 times. Why the hell am I the one doing this? I'm a motorcycle. Ow. Ow. There should probably be a Micron around here somewhere that we were actually fighting over. But, he was trying Devastator's husky trick. There seems to be, like, a real communication problem among both sides. Hey, Devastator's gonna do a thing where he catches Convoy. Nope. Hey, Doubleface is gonna go to get Megatron. Nope. Megatron Sama! I could move since it's been shown that I can easily dodge anything, but I'm just gonna stand here and let Convoy do it. Comrade ship, yay! That's the most that Megatron can hope to accomplish. Annoyance. Also, I dropped my contact. Can you help me find it? That's why I'm on my knees here, looking for my contact. Oh, we have one though. You're retreating. I am angry. I really... Never mind. Don't say Ore-sama. It's your boy. It's like Sandstorm. Yeah, you can jump really far despite being a bulldozer. Don't really get that, but... Also, the way you can like see through your optics even when they're off, really impressive. The team, other than us, is only a convoy. Let's get the team to head back. We know each other, so you can rib me like that. I'd kill you in your sleep. Like, all the times I beat you up. Just forget about that. It doesn't matter. Hara's like, it matters a little. Every time Devastator smiles, a child cries. Until the next one comes along and proves to be even stronger and more trusted. He breathes through his mouth because his nose doesn't have any nostrils. Also, he breathes. Hey, let's throw pennies at him until he wakes up and tries to kill us. It's like bull tipping, except somehow stupider. Okay, so that was Trusted Comrade. Thoughts, let me see. Actually, this episode was one that I kind of liked in English, even though I know it's not that good because of the, again, the usual problems, subpar animation, not that great dialogue. They're really shilling Devastator hard in this episode, but I think I do like it a little better in Japanese, purely because some things, I don't know, the dialogue just seems to make sense. There's one point where like Devastator like criticizes Hot Rod and the kick he was doing earlier when it seemed like he was asleep. And I don't remember that moment being in English. It might have been, but I don't remember it either. And I do like how Double Face is instantly able to pick up on what Megatron is thinking, because he's like, if you got so mad at the implication he's a traitor, that must be that because you suspect it too, right? Because you wouldn't have reacted that way if you didn't. And Megatron can only like sit there and glower because he's right. And snapping at him would only confirm that he's right. It's just, I love what a bastard Double Face is. Again, it's in the name. Can't really think of any... like I said, there was a lot more like honor talk in this episode, which like seems to be, like I said, a bigger emphasis in Micron Legend in general. Like, regardless of your side, if you fight with like strength and ferocity and honor in battle, then that like proves some kind of degree of integrity, which is like sort of a thing that we kind of accept in the West. Like, if you're a badass, you tend to be more liked, but it's also like badass equals inherently trustworthy person. Like, seems to be a thing that, if not Japanese culture, then at least this show is emphasizing, and that's not something we necessarily believe in English. Like, yeah, just because you're good at killing people doesn't mean, like, you're someone that I'd want to have on my side. But, it is interesting that they acknowledge that even though Devastator is not always an Autobot, like, he is always an Autobot now, but even though he wasn't always one, he and Convoy still trusted each other, which is a product of that mindset, I guess. But anyway, next episode is the episode that I thought this episode was, which is actually a filler episode. Like, I don't think the Decepticons, Destrons, whatever you want to call them, are even in it that much. But anyway, that was Trusted Comrade. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Next week will be Robots in Disguise. Ooh, this is Dragon Keeper 96600 signing off.